Hi crocheters of the world, in this tutorial we will work together on this Baktus shawl scarf. It can be a scarf, it can be a shawl. Actually it is a scarf, mine. It's a Baktus scarf, but it can be it can become a perfect shawl, because in the tutorial I actually explain you how to work it, how to increase, so you can increase as many times as you want to create a beautiful shawl. Mine is like this. It's the butterfly shawl or scarf. It's a pattern that I've seen here on YouTube on a Turkish, I think, long time ago. Actually, I have the tutorial in Italian, and I just wanted to make it again with just with another yarn from my boutique, and it's a very delicate yarn. It's something very luxury. So it is kid mohair and silk. It's something extraordinary, I can say. It's the most beautiful yarn that I work with. And beautiful, it's not only because of the colors or because of the texture. So you cannot imagine, if you haven't worked so far with something like this, with a luxury yarn, you cannot imagine. This is, for me, this is the first one. I have to admit, it is the first one that I worked with, and I must say I was just, I don't know, it was like a miracle. The texture, the I don't know, it's a silky touch. It's like it isn't. I don't know how to explain you. It's so soft, so light, so lovely, but it's really nice and warm, believe me. Okay, so if you want to make a present for something very special, someone very special, someone that loves this beautiful accessories, something beautiful, fancy, really luxury, you know, it's a present, extraordinary beautiful present. Okay, it comes in, this is the color that I used. It comes in so beautiful colors that you cannot choose. For me it was really difficult to choose from. This one, it's so lovely, but I also have something in turquoise and blue, or in violet. So as I said, it's a little bit difficult to choose from, but believe me, it is worth. Only one, so just one cake you need for this shawlette, I can say, because you actually can use it like this too, on an evening dress, a black dress, you know. It can be just put like this, and it's just lovely. Or as I want to use it as a neck warmer, luxury neck warmer. And if you want to work it a shawl, now you will need two of this. Okay. So in the tutorial I explain you with a cotton yarn, so you can understand all the steps, and even if it's a remake, so it's a tutorial that I already did, it's something that I wanted to work with this beautiful yarn that I have, because it inspires me. Actually, this is the idea. Now this is the leftover from one cake, and I didn't know where to put it, because, you know, I put the tassels, I put all, so I don't know what to do with it because it's so precious. Okay, so I let you this tutorial. I work with 4.5 millimeters hook. Actually, this is you to decide, with 4 to 4.5, maybe with 5 millimeters hook, depends on how you work, how your hand is. Okay, so too tight, too loose. Now I let you do the tutorial. Bye. So let's see how to crochet this lovely scarf or shawl. Depends on what you will want to do. If you already know, the crocodile stitch will be much more easier. Even if you don't know it, it's okay. We will begin with a chain of 8. I hope I have 8. 2, 4, yes. and we want to join into the first chain with a slip stitch. And now we will begin with the first butterfly. So just pay attention, because this is, let's say, the motif that we will repeat and repeat and repeat again. So chain 5 for each butterfly that we will work. And we work some 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Yarn over twice, we will work with the triple crochet and work a triple crochet. Then chain 3 for the picot. And to close the picot, we will just insert hook here. So on the side, left side of our triple crochet, insert hook, pull up a loop and single crochet. Now this is the triple crochet that you will work 4 more times on one side. So 5 times total on one side and 5 times on the other side. But let's just finish the first side. What you hear on the background is Pluto playing with his toy. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I just want to work one more. Now chain 3 for the picot, and here, as you can see, it's exactly into the stitch, but on the left side of it, kind of. Pull up a loop and single crochet. Okay, so this is what we have. And now we will just chain 5 again. We will slip stitch in the middle of the chain of the ring that we created, and we will just continue on the other side to work exactly the same thing. So we will begin with a chain 5, and now we will just yarn over twice and work 5 times triple crochet, chain 3, and here on the left side of the stitch a single crochet. So do it 4 more times by yourself. I've just finished my first butterfly. This is the first setup row. We have some more to work, and then we will just get into the pattern. The pattern is 2 rows repeat. But you already know how to work the butterfly. This is much. Okay, now to begin a new row, always after a butterfly row, you will chain 4, and this is the skeleton actually of the butterfly, what we are doing now in this row, and yarn over twice, insert hook into the last single crochet that you have here and work a a triple crochet. Okay, now chain 7. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yarn over twice, insert hook in the middle here of the butterfly and work 2 triple crochets. Okay, chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now we will do the same thing on the other side. Into the single crochet we will work 2 triple crochets. We begin with a chain of 4, stands for the first triple crochet, and with a triple crochet we finish with 2 triple crochets. Now the beginning and the end of this row will be exactly the same all along our shawl. Okay, to begin the next row, it is a setup row, this 1, 2, so 1, 2, and this is the third setup row. We will work butterflies on this skeleton. We will work on this and on this. We will always keep one pair of 2 triple crochets, and we begin exactly as we began for this. Chain 5, and on one side of this triple crochet, just work exactly the 5 triple crochets with picot and single crochet that you already know how to work. Chain 3, insert hook here and single crochet 4 more times by yourself. We have our chain 5 and 5 triple crochet with chain 3 picot and single crochet each. Now we will do exactly what we did here at the end of this one. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we will go in the middle of these 2 into the single crochet like this, in between the 2 stitches, in between the 2 triple crochets, slip stitch, so into the single crochet in between. Now we will just turn our work on the other side because we need to work exactly the same thing, but in the mirror it's exactly, this is the idea. So chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now again the same thing, 5 triple crochets with a chain of 3 for the picot and a single crochet. Do it by yourself. You finished your 5 triple crochet with picot and single crochet, which means you just finished your first butterfly of this third row. It's second row of butterflies, third row of the setup rows. Now we must skip this. As I said, we ever never actually work into the pair of triple crochets in between, so in the middle of the butterfly of the previous row. So we will skip it. How? We just chain 7. And this is the setup row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which means we work it now and we won't work it anymore. Even if you want to work another shawl or scarf with the butterfly stitch, okay? So chain 7, and now look at me. I just want to turn it like this because I will work exactly what I worked here, but around these 2 triple crochets. So I will just begin here. I have my chain 7. It is not difficult, but it is a little bit strange. So I have my chain 7, I yarn over twice and insert hook around this first triple like this, and now guess what? We will work by ourselves 5 triple crochets with picot and single crochet, actually 4 more because we already have worked together 1. Already finished your 5. Now we will chain 5 again, as we already know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we will work in between the 2 triples into the single crochet where we worked them. So just look here like this, in between, slip stitch, and turn your work on the other side. It's just perfect in the mirror. Again, chain 5 and do it by yourself. 5 triple crochets with picot, chain 3 picot and single crochet. Just do it by yourself. So after these setup rows, we will begin with the 2 repeating rows. With these 2 repeating rows, without thinking, we will just growing up. Okay, so we will have 1 more in each butterfly row. We will have 1 more butterfly. Okay, the first of the 2 repeating rows is the skeleton, which means we will just chain 4 plus 1 triple crochet into the single crochet here. Okay, then chain 7. Okay, now we will work the same thing in between here in the middle, let's say, of this butterfly, and then into the 4th chain of the chain 7. Okay, and also we will just repeat this, so in the middle into the chain. So work a pair of triple crochets, 1 and 2, chain 7, and now, as I said, into the 4th chain of the chain 7, we just want to work a pair of triple crochets, and this is how we will repeat. Obviously that now we have only 2 butterflies, but we will have more. As I said, you don't need to think, just do as I am showing you here, as I am teaching you here, and you will just have it larger and larger. Okay, this is the other one, and now we will complete the row with 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and into the single crochet here we will work the last pair as we did with the first pair, so this is the same. Okay, now let me just show you. This is the first row of the repeating sequence. So we work, the repeating is into the butterfly, in the middle of the butterfly, into the 4th chain of the chain 7. Okay, so always this is the sequence to repeat. You will always begin with a chain 4 and a double crochet into the single crochet. You will always finish with 2 triple crochets into the last single crochet of the last butterfly of the previous row. Okay, so this is how you will work the first row of the sequence to repeat. So let's see how to work the second. Into the second we will work the butterflies, and the butterflies we will always work a butterfly here and a butterfly at the end. Then we will always skip the pair of triples that we worked in between the wings of the butterfly. Always keep this, and always work a butterfly on the pair that you worked into the 4th chain of the chain 7. So these are the rules. Keeping in mind these rules, you will just continue on without problems. So now I will just chain 5 and begin to work around this triple crochet, my first wing of the butterfly. Now you know how to do this, so I will let you by yourself. You work 5 of this, then you chain 5 and slip stitch in the middle of the 2 triple crochets. Then you will just turn like this and work chain 5 and the other, so exactly as we did here and here. Okay, let me finish my first butterfly. I will show you how to continue on. So as I said, I finished my first wing, so chain 5, 5 triple crochets with chain 3 picot and single crochet, chain 5, slip stitch here in the middle of the 2 triple crochets exactly into the single crochet where we worked them, and chain 5 more, turn exactly into the opposite side and begin with other 5 triples, so for the second wing to finish our butterfly. We always work 2 wings, one on one side, one on the opposite side of the 2 triple crochets that we work on the scalloped row. Okay, and that's why there are 2 rows, because actually okay, now I am working here with you my 5 triple crochets with chain 3 and single crochet on the side. This is my 5th. Okay, and 1 2 3 and 5. And as I finished my first, I will chain 7, and skip this. Always skip this, always work. Don't forget the rules that I am telling you across the pattern, because they are very important. So skip this, just go ahead and work into the pair that we worked into the 4th chain of the chain 7 of the previous row. Okay, so chain 7. We always chain 7 in between the butterflies and in between the pairs of 2 triple crochets. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Now to work here we will just need to turn like this. It's very important to lay it flat like this, because you will see where to work here. So we skip this, we work this. Now you have to pay attention when we do this, because it is not difficult, but you can go wrong. Believe me, I did it. So that's why I am telling you, okay? So it's here that we will work first on the on this one. I already yarned over twice, and this is my very first triple crochet, chain 3 and the single crochet on one side. Now I will work 5 more and then I will turn back to show you the rest. Okay, I finished one side, and as I said, it is very important to lay it flat, because you must understand where you are, what are you doing, and it's not that easy. This is, let's say, the most difficult part of this beautiful design, but you know, it is so beautiful. 1 2 3 4 5, and insert hook in the middle of the 2 into the single crochet where you just worked them, actually into the previous round, and slip stitch. Now we will turn on the other side, opposite part, and we will just chain 5 and begin to work the other wing of this butterfly. Okay, so now this is in the middle. Then we will skip again, always skip the 2 in between the wings of the butterfly of the previous butterfly row, and then you will work. This is the last one that we have here, so this is what we will work. So we will just crochet the last one after we finish this one. Always in each butterfly row we will have one more butterfly. Now we have 1 2 and 3, then we will have 4 and so on. But don't think about how we increase, we just increase. Just be sure that you understand these 2 rows, the skeleton row and this row. So I completed my second, and now I will go ahead, as I told you before, I will go ahead and work my last one. Again, the same thing, chain 5, so always 1 2 3 4 5, sorry, chain 7, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and turn like this always. So try to lay it flat. I don't know, it is easier than keep it into your your hands, because it's easier to understand where you are, where you have to work. Okay, so this is the last pair. It's here that we need to work here, the first. Okay, so yarn over twice, insert hook, and begin with your 5 triple crochets for the wing. So I work my 5, then chain 5, slip stitch, and now I turned on the other side and I am ready to work the last wing. And like this I completed my butterfly row, the second row of the sequence to repeat. Okay, and that is all. So you don't, and now I will show you, I want to finish this, and I will show you the idea why you don't have to think how you increase, because you just increase. So just follow the steps that I explained you and you will just increase, just like that. Okay, don't think, just watch, and you will see that you will always have into each butterfly row, so this is my last one, into each butterfly row you will always have one butterfly more. So as you can see, 1, this is 2, this is 3. Now again, the first row of the sequence to repeat. We always begin with a chain 4 and a triple crochet into the last single crochet, chain 5, chain 7, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and where we skip, always skip in between the wings of the first butterfly, and from here we begin with the sequence repeat. Okay, so we work a pair in between the wings, and we work a pair, always chain 7 in between. We work a pair into the fourth, 1 2 3 4, into the fourth of the 7 chains in between the butterflies. So in between the wings of one butterfly, in between the butterflies, into the chain 7. So I will go now in between the wings of my first butterfly to work my first pair. Now the second rule is for the second row, the row of the butterflies. Never work a butterfly into the chain 2, into the 2 triple crochets in between the wings. Always work a butterfly into the pair of triple crochets in between the butterflies. Okay, chain 7. I think they are 1 2 3, yes, 6, and into the fourth, 1 2 3 4, into the fourth chain in between the wings, in between the butterflies, wings and butterflies. Okay, and this is the sequence that you will have to repeat to the end. So in between the wings, in between the wings, and you will finish in between the wings and into the single crochet at the end, exactly as you began. Now you just need to understand these two rules. So for the first sequence to repeat, for the first row to repeat, you will begin like this with into the single crochet. You will finish into the single crochet with a pair of triple crochets. Then always chain 7 in between the butterflies, in between the pairs of 2 triple crochet. You will always chain 7. Okay, and you will work one pair in between the wings, one pair in between the butterflies into the chain 7. So we'll just continue on like this. You will finish with one pair of triples into the last single crochet of the butterfly, of the last wing, okay, of the last butterfly. Okay, and then for the butterflies row, you just need to know that you begin and you finish with a butterfly, so always, and you always skip this one. You always skip the triple, the pair of triple in between the wings. You always work the butterflies in between the butterflies of the previous row of butterflies. Okay, that's all. So actually it is pretty easy. You just need to pay attention, as I said, when you turn, just to work your butterfly. Now let me finish this, and maybe I will show you one more time the butterfly. So you just need to turn, or maybe you just understand because it's easy. So you work first on this side and then you turn to work on the other side. It's very important to lay it flat when you do this, because you really understand where to work. I had some problems, believe me. That's why I am insisting on this. Okay, so that is all. I hope you really enjoyed this pattern, even if it is not easy. It is not easy because we need to focus. That's all. It's not that it is difficult, because it is only chain, stitch, and triple crochets. So there are not difficult stitches to work, but it is a little bit tricky because we need to focus. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe if you like my tutorial so you won't miss another video of mine. And if you want to help me to put some more tutorials, please just share with your friends, share on other socials, on Twitter, on Facebook, my tutorials, and I will be just happy. So see you at the next tutorial. Bye bye.